Hello, friends. Welcome to Arvion. Here, we don't just chase headlines, we uncover the bigger picture. Today, we're putting the spotlight on the US economy because while Trump calls India a dead economy, the numbers say otherwise. Recently, Donald Trump made a bold statement. He dismissed India's economy as dead. But let's flip the lens. India is showing record growth, while the US economy is slowing down sharply. According to Fitch Ratings, India's GDP forecast for financial year 2026 has been raised to 6.9%. This comes after a stellar 7.8% growth in quarter 1. The drivers are strong services, resilient demand, and government reforms. Retail inflation in India has dropped to a 6-year low of 1.6% in July 2025. That's the lowest among major economies. Compare this with the United States, where inflation is still troubling households. S&P Global has upgraded India's sovereign credit rating to BBB from BBB-. This shows confidence in India's fiscal health and growth stability. Global investors see India as a rising star. The United States has raised tariffs on many Indian imports to as much as 50%. A sharp escalation that hits exporters across textiles, jewelry, and other labor-intensive sectors. India's chief economic advisor has warned these tariffs could shave up to around half a percentage point of national GDP. While other analysts say some vulnerable sectors could face larger losses. Some items, including certain pharmaceuticals and electronics, have been exempted for the time being. And India is using tax cuts and domestic demand measures to partially cushion the blow. India is investing heavily in infrastructure. Roads, railways, green energy, fueling, jobs and growth. Exports are rising and domestic consumption is strong. As of 2025, India has officially become the 4th largest economy in the world, surpassing Japan in nominal GDP with an estimated $4.19 trillion. Only the US, China, and Germany are ahead. And that's not all. Measured by purchasing power parity, PPP, India ranks 3rd globally. These are the facts. India is not just growing. It's already a major economic force. Let's shift focus. Fitch says US GDP growth will be just 1% in 2025-26, down from 2.8% last year. This is hard evidence of a slowdown. The August jobs report was shocking. Only 22,000 jobs were added, the weakest in years. In fact, August saw a net loss of jobs. Unemployment is now 4.3%. The highest since 2021. Fitch highlights that US consumer spending is slowing. High inflation and weak wage growth are forcing households to cut back. And when American consumers stop spending, the world feels it. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. US debt. America owes over $37 trillion debt. It is literally 119% of GDP. That's the highest level in its history. The Congressional Budget Office projects it could reach $52 trillion by 2035. This is not sustainable. And here is the scary part. Interest payments on this debt are now larger than what the United States spends on defense or Medicare. This is unsustainable. Every dollar borrowed today means future generations paying the price. The so-called strongest economy in the world is running on borrowed time. Quite literally. Fitch and Moody's have already downgraded US credit outlooks. Treasury yields are spiking. Global confidence in the US economy is slipping fast. Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill may add $3 trillion to debt. At the same time, it will cut $4.5 trillion in tax revenue. This will deepen America's fiscal hole. Despite Fed actions, US inflation is still sticky. Real wages are not keeping up. For everyday Americans, groceries, rent, and healthcare are becoming unaffordable. The US economy is also facing labor shortages. An aging workforce and tighter immigration policies mean fewer workers. This limits future growth potential. Think about the irony. Trump calls India a dead economy, but India is being upgraded by rating agencies. India is attracting global investment from Apple, Tesla, and semiconductor firms. India's growth is 3 to 4 times faster than America's. Meanwhile, India has a young workforce. The median age is 28 years compared to 38 in the US. This demographic dividend is a long-term strength. So the question is, who is really in trouble here? The country being upgraded or the country drowning in $37 trillion of debt? This is not just about India versus the United States. It is about a bigger shift in the global economy. Countries are beginning to question the reliability of the United States dollar. Why? Because of America's reckless borrowing and political chaos. Meanwhile, India is strengthening its position in BRICS, building trade ties with ASEAN, the Middle East, and Africa. More and more global companies are looking to India as the next manufacturing hub. So while the United States flirts with fiscal collapse, India is quietly building the foundation of the next big growth story. India rising and the US stumbling. The so-called dead economy is becoming the world's growth engine. So let us come back to Trump's comment. Is India really a dead economy? But the numbers prove it's America that's in trouble. Slowing growth, rising unemployment, crushing debt, and failing policies. While India, the AEI, is racing ahead with reforms, stability, and momentum. Welcome to the new reality. The real story is this: America's economy is slowing, debt is exploding, and global trust is eroding. Trump might want to look in his own backyard before pointing fingers at others. Because when the debt clock is ticking this fast, it is not India that looks dead. It is the United States economic model that is running out of breath. What do you think? Who is really in economic crisis? India or the United States? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found value in today's breakdown, subscribe to Arvion and share this video. Let us spread the facts, not the rhetoric. Thank you for watching.